let's talk about some books. I feel like this lighting is not it, but it's what we have. Is that better? I think it's better. If it's not, oh well. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. My name is Emily, and here we talk about books for too long, probably. This month is a very exciting month. It's July, which is my birthday month, meaning that for my yearly TBR, I allowed myself to pick all of the books that I read this month, which is super exciting. So I think we should just jump right into it with the 5 books that I picked that I would be reading, and then I have options for my other 2 to come to a total of 7 books. So yeah, let's get into it. The first book I will be reading in July, well, that's actually not true. The first book that I picked to read in July, The Incandescent by Emily Tesh. I thought for the longest time her name was Emily Teshy, but upon reading it, it is Tesh. So yes, this is The Incandescent by Emily Tesh. I have heard it is dark academia. I have heard it is LGBTQ. I have heard very, very good things. I know that she has a phoenix tattoo, hence the phoenix on the front, and she binds a demon to it, I think. And then she goes and she's a teacher, or their teacher, in that's about what we got. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this one. The next one is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This one is about a girl set in Mongol-ruled China in 1945. 1345. Her brother, I believe, dies, and then she takes on his identity. I know it's a duology. It's She Who Became the Sun and He Who Shot Down the Moon is not the correct title. I cannot for the life of me remember the correct title. I actually have the second one as well. I was lucky enough to get a copy of the Illumicrate edition of this. The sprayed edges are so pretty. And then the little signature card in the book as well. The little signature card in the book as well, which I'm honestly super nervous that I'm going to lose this. So I might actually take it out or stick it in there or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with it because it makes me nervous that I would lose this. Anyway, I have the second book as well for this one, but it is in the UK because Illumicrate is both UK and US edition. Sorry, what am I saying? Illumicrate has both UK and US editions. I think originally they were a UK based company. And so it was way cheaper actually for shipping to get it shipped to my friend's house in the UK. And then when she comes back over here, I'm just going to steal it from her. So yes, I hope that I don't love this one so much that I immediately need to read the next one because I won't see her till October. So I won't be able to continue this till October. But I'm very excited about this one. I love a good like saga / like overcoming adversity book. So very excited. She Who Became the Sun. The third book that I plan to read in July is Homeseeking by Carissa Chen. Let me move my finger there. Homeseeking by Carissa Chen. This was a book of the month book back in maybe January or February, maybe? I don't remember now. I actually didn't get it as my book of the month book back in January or February, and then I have just seen so many good things about this book that I had to have it. I got it last month in my book of the month box, but I'm very excited to read it. Homeseeking is about 2 people who fall in love and then life takes them separate ways and then they find each other again in the end. And I think it's dual timeline, which is cool. And I've just heard that it's just a very beautiful, moving novel and is very well told. The third book is Homeseeking. The fourth book, if you can guess from the sprayed edge, which would be incredibly impressive. The fourth book is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is her newest I think it's going to be a duology. This is the first book that has come out. I did read One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I think it was an unpopular opinion, but I actually very much enjoyed Two Twisted Crowns way better than One Dark Window. One Dark Window was a 4-star for me, I think, and Two Twisted Crowns was, I think, like a 4.5. It was very good. I really liked Two Twisted Crowns, but that whole magic series, Rachel Gillig is very good at writing magic systems that are very intriguing and are not super commonly used. So, like in One Dark Window, the cards were the magic system, and I'm excited to see what she has in store for The Night and the Moth. I don't know much about it. In fact, I don't think I know anything about it. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay going into this one blind. The last book that I had set that I had picked out is a behemoth of a book. We have Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I can barely hold this up with my arm like this. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clark. I did read Piranesi back in April, I think. I loved Piranesi. So if this is anything, if that writing style is anything like this, it's very exciting. I know Piranesi is a little bit of an outlier, so it's possible that it's a little bit different. I have also heard lots of great things about Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. It is just chonky, but yes, I'm excited to read it. So this is a standalone, I believe, and I know absolutely zilch about it. I know that R.F. Kuang blurbed the front and said, the book I wish I'd written, which makes me want to read it like immediately. So, okay, so those are the 5 that I have to get to in July. I tell myself that I have to get to them in July. I also have Beartown by Frederick Bachman. This one, I know it's about hockey players, and that's about it. I know it's sad. And I have read the first chapter, and the first chapter is 1 page, not even a full page, and it's a little terrifying. But I am buddy reading this with my friend, so I'm not including it in my have to be read in July, because we honestly might take a little bit longer than July to read it, even though it's a short book. But we are going to start reading Beartown. Well, we've already started reading Beartown, so we are going to get to this one too. Okay, so then I try to read 7 physical books a month off of my physical TBR. So how many times can I say physical in one go? I try to read 7 books off of my physical TBR per month, and I have a bit of a pickle for the 2 that I usually choose. Usually I just kind of mood read it towards the end of the prior month. So it's the end of June. I'm like, what am I in the mood for July? And I pick 2 random ones basically. I have 3 that I'm between. I say 3 because one of my 2 that I'm choosing, I know I'm choosing 3 Shattered Souls by Mike Corland. I'll put it here. I love this series. I started 5 Broken Blades a little after it came out, and then I thought it was crazy that 4 Ruined Realms literally came out earlier this year, and 3 Shattered Souls is now coming out in July. So that's wild, but I'm excited. I'm here for it. So that comes out on July 15th, so I will be going to Barnes Noble that day to pick up a copy. And that will be I will read that towards the end of July. That will be my pick for sure. The other book that I know I will be reading in July is Green Teeth, and I forget who that author is, but I will put it here. I will be reading this for my family's book club. It was my mother's pick this month, so we're going to be reading Green Teeth. I think her name is Megan. I think the name starts with an M. You'll know if I'm right. You'll get to guess. And then the last book that I know that I'm reading is, how have I forgotten it? Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't have a copy, so I'll put it here. Jamie Folk's book club. I'm sure I've butchered her last name. Apologies. Her book club is doing Atmosphere, and I usually follow along with her book club pretty closely, so I'll be doing that one. Then I have 1 book left for my 7 off of my physical TBR that I want to read. So I have 3 choices. Let's see. Oh, I've got some nice spines, so you might be able to tell. The first option is Ravensong, the second book in the Green Creek series by TJ Klune. I read Wolfsong back in May, and it was my favorite book that I read in May. I adore this. This is exactly what every girl who read way too much fan fiction in college could ever want. I think TJ Klune is just a really great writer. I've also read The Bones Beneath My Skin from him, and I really, really enjoyed that. That was a killer book. Yes, so this is definitely a contender. I'm feeling the need to get back in to this. So we have Ravensong. Then the next book that is a contender for our choices is Flashlight by Susan Choi. I'm sorry if I've butchered that last name. This is just such a cool cover though. Look at that. This is a book about a girl whose dad dies, and that's as much as I know. This cover honestly got me, and I've heard really, really great things about it. So I'm excited to have a literary fiction too. Also on my stack of very fantasy heavy reads, I have 4 fantasies. No, 3 fantasies. Is Jonathan Strange Mr. Norrell a fantasy? I have 2.5 fantasies. 2.5 fantasies, a dark academia, and a lit fic, potential romance. So it might be nice to have another literary fiction of sorts in there. And then the final option is one that I'm very excited about, and I'm tempted to just pick it anyways, but then I also want to read the other 2. So the final option, the third option, The Robin on the Oak Throne by K.A. Lind. I loved The Wren in the Holly Library. I know that it's definitely a romantasy. I know that it's maybe not everyone's favorite, but I don't know. I loved it. It was like, for me, from the vibes that I remember from The Wren in the Holly Library, it was like Six of Crows mixed with Beauty and the Beast retelling, mixed with just a fun time. So I would really love to get to read The Robin on the Oak Throne. And I honestly might still, if I read the rest of my TBR down in July, maybe I'll still have time to get to this, or I'll just make it a priority. But yes, this is The Robin on the the Oak Throne. I believe this is a duology. I don't think this is going to be a third book, which is nice because then I will have finished another series. So that's good. So those are the three options for which one will be added to the TBR must read in July. So let's go ahead and spin a wheel. I was gonna have my cat pick, but then she's sleeping, so we'll see. Anyway, let's go spin a wheel. Okay, we've changed up the game plan a little bit. We're gonna have Suika pick if I can find her. We'll see if this gets her. They're just books. They're not gonna bite. Oh my gosh, she's crying already. They're over here. All right, we'll put them on the books. Oh my god, Suika. No! Hold on. Okay, are you ready? She says, Mom. Okay, go. Be free. Go pick. They're on the books. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. They're on the books, Suika. I think it's Raven's song. Which one will she go to next? Let's see if we do like a roulette. This is just a vibe to get her more treats. Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh. Very nice. Oh, she's got it now. We understand the assignment now. Thank you. All right. Because I really want to read Robin and the Oak Throne, I'm doing a second round. So we eliminated Flashlight. Okay. Go. Well. Yep. You have the other one too. There you go. Oh. Thank you, Suika. All right. Raven Song it is. Thanks to Suika for picking that out for me. She's currently trying to get into the bag of treats that I left in a space that she could get. One moment. Okay. I think that did it. Okay, these are the 7 books that I will be reading in July. I have to put them down because Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell is literally killing my arm. I say 7. These are the 6 plus 3. How have I forgotten? 5 Broken Blades, 4 Ruined Realms, 3 Shattered Souls, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. These are the 6 plus 3 Shattered Souls that I will be reading in July. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope to see you again soon. I have zero clue what's up next for me, but I'm sure you'll see me again before my next TBR for August. I might do a planning video because I've been in the mood to plan some more things out recently, so maybe we'll plan some reading to do. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you get to read lots of books. Bye bye.